Former Trump economic advisor turned Fox Business host Larry Kudlow has been hit with a new lawsuit alleging, quote, repeatedly making racist and sexist remarks during staff meetings and even blocked an on-air appearance by a Florida congressman because he is black. That is what Larry Kudlow, who, by the way, used to be with CNBC, then he got the job at the Trump administration, now he's at Fox Business. But what I just read, that is directly from the lawsuit itself. That was fired by a producer at Fox Business. The lawsuit goes on to say this. Also alleged that Fox News contributor Andrew Napolitano sexually harassed him in an elevator in 2019 with network execs ignoring complaints. Napolitano, a former New Jersey judge, harassed other men at the network, according to this lawsuit. Several years ago, a woman by the name of Suzanne Scott took over as the CEO of the Fox News Corporation, which includes Fox Business. And they picked Ms. Susan Scott to come in there, put a woman in charge, because they were dealing with tons of sexual harassment, all the stuff with Bill O'Reilly, the millions they had to pay out for that. So they said, we're going to put a woman in charge. It's going to make us look like we're really taking this seriously. She's going to, quote, clean up the culture, get rid of all the bad actors. And we are finding out time and time and time again that none of that actually happened. Suzanne Scott is sitting there as Fox News CEO, but she's not doing anything, according to this lawsuit, to protect the employees or to even purge the predators from the network. This is nuts, folks. But this is who Fox News is. This is the kind of culture that they're culminating behind the scenes there. These are the kinds of people that they attract. Now, I did see on Twitter this morning that Andrew Napolitano has been let go from the network. I have not had confirmation on that. Perhaps by the time you're watching this, we do have confirmation. So hopefully that wasn't just a fluke. It was a trustworthy account saying these kinds of things. So we'll see if Napolitano gets canned. We'll see if Kudlow gets canned. If what is being alleged in this lawsuit is true, I would think Fox really has no choice. But what's interesting too, not just the sexual harassment and not just, the racism, but the fact that if Larry Kudlow does in fact hold these deeply racist views, it gives us a little more insight as to why he was so comfortable within that Trump administration, right? You don't just accidentally hire a bunch of racists to serve in your cabinet. Okay, that's not an accident. That's a pattern at that point. And we're starting to see it very clearly now that all these people are gone. This is what was in Trump's cabinet. These were the kinds of people that were advising him every day. If what's alleged in this lawsuit is true, hopefully Kudlow loses his job. And hopefully he gets relegated back to the ash bin of history where we never have to talk about that idiot again. Ring of Fire has fresh content 7 days a week, so if you want to be reminded about it, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell to be notified every time a new video goes up.